sitting there on the bus, probably going to a record store or something, and a voice said, "Now listen, when you're older, you're gonna be in a band, and you're gonna be famous, and you're gonna have to quit." Yeah, when I was 18, I joined the Chili Peppers, and they were my favorite group at the time. But it took me about 2 years to sort of realize that all I really cared about was art and dedicating myself to being the best musician I could be. The first couple of years I was in the Chili Peppers, it was more about like getting tattoos and coloring my hair and, you know, presenting a certain image to people, going out after girls and that kind of thing. And at a certain point, I realized that that making beautiful music and being a good guitar player was what I was here for. And I ended up, when I could have quit at the end of Blood Sugar, when I knew touring wasn't going to go with what I was going through on the inside. I knew that touring was going to make me just decay as a person. I knew touring was just going to make me fall apart. But I did it anyways, and I saw myself falling apart. And when I had completely fallen apart inside, and I remember in Japan, right before I quit, I was saying to my guitar tech, I was like, he's like, "You're a great guitar player." And he said, "Yeah, I used to be a great guitar player." I didn't think I was a great guitar player. I thought I had lost everything inside myself. So I just said the voices were right. I should have quit way back then. Now nobody in the band's getting along anymore. Everybody, you know, like, nobody's having a good time with each other. Everybody feels bad about themselves. I was making everybody feel bad about themselves at that point. I made it because I didn't like the whole, because I wasn't in tune with the whole being a rock star and all that stuff. I made everybody else feel bad about being rock stars, and they had something to be proud of because they'd been working really hard at trying to be a popular band for a long time, and now we were a popular band. And right when they had something to be proud of, I was making them like feel guilty about it or something, as if there was something evil about it. And there was nothing wrong with being a rock star. It just didn't gel with where I was at inwardly at the time, you know. So in Japan, it was like the voices said, "See, we were right. You know, you've fallen apart now. Touring's really done its job on you. Now, will you please quit now, well, so we can get on with this, you know?" And once I quit, I had a brief period of severe sadness where I couldn't do anything. I couldn't listen to music. I couldn't do anything. But then I had about 4 years of fun time where really I didn't have any purpose in life other than to write in my notebooks, trip myself out, learn about artists, learn about painting. And the things that I learned over that period of time are, I mean, I couldn't live without them. The knowledge that I've gained from really going inside of myself, I've made concrete a sort of an understanding of other dimensions and other planes of existence where people are who have lived a life on this planet, but who live through people on this planet and go through frequent other dimensions. And I have the understanding of that I wanted to have, you know, 8 years ago, but didn't have the time to really figure it out. I've always known that my object in the world is to make people feel good.